Hi. Our second one graph is going to draw this budget line. So as you can see, this axis is good 1 and good 2, and this is the line, the budget line. Inside is something the consumer can spend. The income is I. So the maximum you can spend is I over price of 1. Is if you spend all the money on good 1 will be our P1, you spend all the money on good 2, our P2, and the slope will be negative P1 over P2, okay, because this slope will be this height over the rise, okay, we're negative of that. So let's start our drawing. So we start with our graph paper first, and then we'll try to draw the horizontal axis and then vertical axis, okay, and then draw the budget line and then put the labels here, and then at the end we'll put the final arrow. So let's draw from 0, 0, which is the origin, and draw up to say 7, okay, and do remember the semicolon, and we'll put the option within the square bracket with the arrow, okay, on this side, because starting point is nothing and the end is the arrow, and then we want this line to be thick, okay, and at the end of this line we have a x1, so we just try to put note on the right hand side of it, okay. We have put a curly bracket and put what we want to put in. We'll put $sign here because it's a math, x subscript 1, okay. So now we compile it. You should see this horizontal line with an arrow with a note x1 there, so you can see exactly here from 0 up to 7, 0, and you have x1 here, okay. So this we draw the horizontal line. So the next one is we will draw the vertical line, which is draw start from 0, 0 up to 0, 7, okay. So this line, because we draw in from 0, 0 and up to 7, 7, and again we want to decorate input into this square bracket. We want an arrow, okay. We want a thick line, and we have a note at the top, okay, and we call we put it in will be a math here, will be x subscript 2, so we will draw the 2 with access here. So let's compile it, and then now we are going to draw the budget line here, okay, the budget line. Let's suppose with them 0.5, 0 to 0.5. So here's a complaint. Oh, it's not top, it's above, sorry. So we'll draw a line from 0, 0 to from 5, 0 up to 0.5, okay, from 5, 0 up to 0.5, and 5, 0 with a note here of I over P1. So let's run over this. You can see this is the axis here, and once you compile it's a line 5, 0 note were below below it we have a I over P1, okay. So remember we have a $sign here because this is math, and because math is a fraction, okay. The numerator is I and the denominator is P subscript 1. So when you compile this, we will see this our P1. So let's compile it. And at the same time, we try to add the note here. Okay. Oh, sorry, this 50 is this one, so we should add the note here. Okay, because it's 50, so note below this one. And we have another one with note 05 is on the left hand side, so we note left. Okay, and this is, look at this, is I is the $, fraction I, and denominator is P2. Okay, so this is how we have a line here. Okay, we have the budget line. Okay, here we have a nice budget line here. Okay, and what's left is this slope here. Okay, let's draw the line first. So doesn't really matter where we put it. Maybe we just put, like, say from 3.5 to 2.4, say 3.5 to 2.4. Okay, and we make an arrow. Okay, make an arrow, and we don't want it to be a straight, we want dash line, maybe dashed. So let's draw it and see if this is a good one first, and then we decide, okay, this is a little bit too narrow, and then we could go further. Maybe draw it up to 1.5 and 3.5, say 1.5 and 3.5. Hopefully nice. Okay, I think this is a good one. So what we want to put a slope is equal to this, so we just put note maybe above. Let's check if this is okay, and we'll put $sign here. Okay, we'll put slope first. Slope is equal to negative the fraction, which is P1. Okay, and the other is P2. Okay, let's see if this one would fit what we want to have. Okay, so the slope, okay, seems good. So now we can take away the graph paper, which is the helping line we are drawing. Let's see, with the drawing line, is it good enough? Okay, so this seems to be okay. This is slope. Okay, and sometimes if you think this is, the font is too small relative to the graph, maybe you want it to say an option called font equal to, say, large, maybe, and then hopefully the font will get larger, and then still we will have so it's bigger font. So I hope this will be a bigger. Of course, you can change the number to make it smaller, and make it, if you want to make it look in better scale. But I think so far we have a good budget line here. So thank you for listening.